Okay, what's going on, America? This is Kevin in Kevin's Corner. And the hot topic of the day, trying to make sense out of this nonsense where President Obama's wife had the nerve to, I guess, describe her husband as the responsible parent. So if America was a bunch of children, then Barack would have been the responsible parent that makes the kids go to bed on time and tell them they can't stay up all night eating candy, juju beans and jelly beans and gumdrops and all of the stuff that kids love, right? Okay. All right. Then she makes the drastic contrast to Trump, who says that, he's the one that everybody thought it would be fun at first to stay up and play and eat candy and all that stuff. But they realize at some point, I guess, you get sick from eating candy and you realize that you're sleepy and can't get up for school in the morning. I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, I never, not once, say, you know what? I think I have too much candy, especially if the candy was good. I never say, you know what, Mom? Don't worry about tucking me in. I'm going to go upstairs and go to bed on my own, okay? She always had to make me go to bed. I don't care how sleepy I was in the morning. I never thought about it and said, I'd rather her put me to sleep late at night, and this way it'll benefit me in the morning, okay? So I don't know where she's going with that analogy, because kids normally don't recognize it on their own. They trust their parents to do the right thing, right? Right. Okay. So if that is the case, then let's just say President Obama is the parent that knows how to talk to the kids, tell them exactly what they should do and what they should hear, and so on and so forth. Whereas behind closed doors, he's selling all of the furniture. He's selling all of their stocks and bonds so he can get fat and rich. If he's the parent that's so responsible, he's the one that's doing back house deals, and he's the one that's leaving the door wide open for enemies to come in, shoot up the place, rob the place. He's Mr. Rogers. He's too nice to say no to anybody. He's the parent that says, you know what? They look like sensible, nice people. Yeah, those radical Islamic terrorists, yes, they do. And I bet you if I go over and take them a pie, they might just like us. And you know what I'm going to do to show some trust? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave my front door open with my kids in the house sleep. And I'm going to say, hey, listen, if you want to, you could just come right in, help yourself to some apple pie in the refrigerator, because you look like a nice person. I just trust that. I just trust that. He's that parent. He's the parent that he tries to always look for ways to appease everybody else but his own family. He's that parent that says, you know what? Even though these kids, they're not from our neighborhood, and we have all of this wonderful stuff in our nice neighborhood for our kids to play on, the swings, and the seesaw. Yeah, the kids are having fun. They're running around laughing. Lots of that going on. And then you get some kids from the neighborhood over there. Yeah, the one neighborhood. They don't belong in this neighborhood, see, because they live on the other side of town, but they just come anyway because they see all the benefits they can get from our neighborhood. Yeah, and you know what? I want to be in the spirit of fairness. Come on, all 100 of you, and they come on, and they get over here, and then they start pushing little Barackette and the other little Barackette off the seesaw. And they're like, give me the seesaw. And they start picking up the mulch, throwing it. And some of them are good. Some of them know how to play fair. But then you have some that they give you cherry bumps. Yeah. They push you on the swings. And then as you go up, they hold the swing and you slide off by yourself. Yeah. Those are the ones. Those are the ones that, because he wants to be Mr. Rogers, he opens his whole family up to danger. So who cares if he's saying, stop eating the candy or go to bed early? I would rather a father be very harsh and disciplined up front and save my life on the back end, because kids are too young to understand danger, if that's the analogy she wants to use. So the parent has to be very stern, candid, and direct so that the kids might not like him at first, like a lot of Americans right now whining Donald Trump's trying to secure the border because he hates Mexicans, which is a lie. Donald Trump doesn't want any Muslims in our country, which is a lie. Donald Trump only wants white people in America, which is a lie, because there's a plethora of people of color all throughout America. They're just legal. That's what it is. That's the difference for all of you race baiters out there, CNN, MSNBC. There's a difference, even though you try to use it interchangeably. You got immigrants and illegal immigrants, but you guys just mix that together. We don't need to separate that. No, just mix it all in one pot so that everybody thinks that Donald Trump hates all immigrants. That's what they want you to think. So that's the difference between a good parent. You might not like the good parent. You might not like their rules and how harsh it is. They tell you the truth. They say, look here, man, you look ridiculous out on that football field. You wasn't blocking nobody. You quit running. If you playing basketball, boy, you can't make a hoop if the hoop was right in front of you. They tell you the truth. They don't set you up for failure with telling you smooth, silky things and making you become enabled as you get older, thinking life is rosy and all of that stuff. They don't leave you vulnerable to the world and make you think the world just loves you. They give it to you rough and raw so you know how to cope with life. That's for all the snowflakes out there. Just going to wake up to a real rude awakening and realize that life's going to hit them right in the face and there's no safe spaces. There's none. You can't run off and go into your corner. It's dangerous out there. They cheating. They out there hitting for real. Like football. Yeah, when I was a kid, I had to learn real quick. Ain't nobody my friend. I got out there and I'm thinking, okay, we're going to have a partnership. Me and this guy, when they say hut, we just touch hands and kind of just dance a little bit together. Yeah, I tried that for a while until somebody put their forearm right into my chin. And I realized I was in a war. And life hits you hard right in the chin. Sometimes you need that. Just like that. That's what Hillary Clinton got. Greatest upset of all time. I could think of plenty of great upsets. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson, Buster Douglas. You know what happened? Mike got you know what? I knew he was in trouble when he said, you know what? I can't be beat. I'm the greatest in the universe. I'm the best. I can't be beat. Soon as he said that, great upset. We've seen some major upsets down throughout history. But that Hillary getting beat was the greatest upset of all times. Why? Because she said, I can't be beat. She said, my Big Daddy Obama, he got you all softened up for me. And then the FBI, they've done their part to try to help me. And now all I got to do is just walk through the door. And at the last minute, chin right up under there, you know, and that's all it takes, and then you sleep. So for all of those who listen to that message from President Barack Obama's wife, Lady Obama, Michelle Obama, you know, she might want to pick a different analogy, because I felt very vulnerable with him on the wheel. If he was driving, if he was my dad and he was driving, I couldn't sleep. I'd be over there the whole time looking up like, everything okay over there? I felt the car swerve. Yeah, I didn't like him driving. Not to mention, she makes it seem, she actually subconsciously exposed how they really view Americans as children. And it is up to the wise old Democrats to tell them what they need, because she said, and now people are starting to realize that it was fun at first, but now it's not fun anymore. I don't know who she's referring to, because I feel like I'm having a ball. But nonetheless, she's making it seem like you guys all made a bad decision like kids, and now you're starting to realize it was a bad decision. See, we knew what was best for you guys, but you did what you wanted to do anyway, and that's your lesson. No, our lesson is not to listen to the establishment and the people who think that we don't know how to pick a good leader versus a sorry leader like Hillary Clinton. And it shows every day when she gets on tour, whines about getting beat, and shows how weak of a candidate and a person and a woman that she is. I would have loved to vote for a woman, just not that woman. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I had to tweak her child analogy. I had to spin it a little bit. It wasn't tweaked right. I had to get in there and work on it. Sometime when the Democrats put it out, it ain't right. And then I got to get the Ginsu and start cutting on it. You know what I'm saying? Got cut on it. Anyway, you've been listening to Kevin's Corner. God bless you all. Thank you all for supporting Kevin's Corner. For real. I tell you, where will we be without each other? When I hear some of the crazy stuff that comes out of Democrats' mouths, it's refreshing to get feedback from people who actually got some sense. So let's keep up the good fight. God bless you. Hit like, hit notification button too. If you don't hit that, you won't know when videos are posted. Subscribe, share the video. Find me on Facebook, on Twitter, and Wednesday nights I will be back. Kevin's Corner blog talk show. The link is in the bottom as well. If you want to donate to Kevin's Corner, there's links down there as well. God bless you. See you next time in Kevin's Corner.